Road to the Tour, Road to 100.
Road to the Tour, episode.
Guys, it is currently almost 9 in the morning.
23 degrees out on the dash. The breeze going too. It's the coldest day probably of the week. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. We're gonna get every shot. We're gonna get every shot. Might have commentary. We'll figure out all that later. All right, we'll see you out on the course, boys.
Alright, so we decided to film this little extra thing in the video just to let you know what he was thinking about, like when he was throwing his shots. And
yeah, we're basically going to be doing commentary across both rounds. In the second round, there's a few shots that are missed, but the commentary will just add something so it's not bare footage. All right, hole one, it was 9, or what was the degrees when we teed off?
20, 21,
yeah,
19.
with a wind chill of like 10.
So it was like 9 degrees out there. It was freezing.
Yeah, you can see me with a glove. Love to start off the tree to start the tournament. Best way to start a tourney. Yeah, not only do I have to start the tourney with the tree, I have to start with the forehand. Not ideal.
Yeah, but you low-key laced it.
Yeah, I did.
One of 3 that you've only thrown during this tournament.
Yeah, 3 forehands, and one of them came on the first hole. This is for par. It's a tough hole. I was okay with taking bogey here, but I was trying to make that definitely not a run. This one you got to finish right. It's about 270 feet. I used my buzz here. Flipped up perfectly, and I hit the only gap that there is. I was pretty pumped after taking that bogey. And there you see my parked drive.
Good bird.
Cash.
Stop.
Hole 3, 270, pretty much dog leg left. Ripped that way too wide white. Hit a tree. And have about 120 feet with a headwind.
Just lay it up.
Yeah, most of the holes on this course were, on the first one at least, were
Love that tree kick.
like really short. So like you weren't really throwing that a large variety of discs right there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's mostly mid-ranges, zones, putters. That was basically it.
Well, everyone else was using their distance drivers. We were using putters.
So right there, took another bogey. So we're at 1 over. Took a bogey, birdie, bogey. Trying to stay on that same train here. Buzz went about 300. Put myself right side of the circle.
Step outs weren't really on either.
No. No. This one, big zone, Spike Heiser. Thought that was really good. That was what everyone's line looked like.
Yep.
Ended up in the trees and laid up for par.
That's actually.
So we're still at 1 over, trying to get a birdie to bring me back to even. Because basically I need to score a ton if I want to win this tournament.
Come on, baby.
This hole was shortened to 190. I had to take advantage. Put that to about 15 feet. Little awkward downhill putt here.
Nice.
Put myself right back at even.
Yeah, I was getting stressed on that one, dude.
Yeah. I kind of had to make that. Took my roach, perfect flip, and clipped the very last tree branch. So I ended up about 35 short. This is after waiting for like a minute and a half for the other guy to throw in front of us. Hole 8, about 240 feet. And could not get my Cosmic Fury to flip over. Hit a tree on the left side. At this point, we haven't even checked like the scores or anything. We're just kind of chilling out and vibing with our card.
We, the app and whatever that you keep scoring actually got like disabled or whatever midway through the second round. So it was really hard to. We had to start writing them down and stuff.
Yeah, there's a little celebration there. Colin told me to celebrate. There's my roach. This is one of my best shots of the day. And put myself to about 12 feet. Perfect flip from that. I think think that puts me at 1 under now. So now I'm kind of searching to go as low as possible. Pretty short with that zone. Colin forgot to record the putt apparently. And then Cosmic Fury off this tee. Basically Cosmic Fury for any straight putter shot. And almost ace-runned it, but I think I ended up about a couple feet short.
You gotta love Omar right there in the main cam. That was
the
our
hype
boy.
guy. The hype guy. Little shout out to Omar.
Nice guy.
That one I got a good kick. It was definitely pulled right. Put me to the middle of the fairway. It's just a par 3, so I'm trying to lay up here.
Weren't they all par 3s?
No.
On
On this
one.
course, but yeah. Some people want to know. In case I just had an amazing drive for Eagle.
Nice. Wait.
That one, there was a tree in the way, so that felt good to hit. This one, you have to try and get a left to right shot going. I hit it perfectly, but absolutely launched it past the hole, so I ended up 45 long. Oh, Colin, I can't rewatch this.
You must learn.
I can't rewatch this
The
moment.
amount of
This
times,
was,
like, you never hit the front of the basket, I don't think that much. It was
No.
always skipped off the top.
yep.
Well, never mind. I stand way corrected. I haven't seen any of this footage.
Yeah, I had to edit all this. Colin hasn't seen anything. There's my roach again. They were calling it to go in, and that was like 25 feet short at least. But it slid right up next to it and parked it for birdie. So I tapped that in. I believe I'm 2 under now. This is a crazy impossible hole, especially to get birdie on. So I just went a crazy line, and it did not work out.
Oh.
Nailed the tree right there. So I had to have some kind of miracle turnover shot here. About 250 still left of the hole.
Which I do believe is exactly what happened. I don't think this was a bad shot.
You are correct.
That ain't bad.
That is not bad. So it put me about 35, 40 feet. Cash, running it in before it even hit the chains.
Yeah.
Colin called for a bogey on that hole. I had to prove him wrong. So here's my roach again. Trying to get a little turnover. And hit about 100 feet short, but it slid up pretty close.
Pretty close. What do you mean? That's like right there. Oh,
And
there we go.
yeah, no, I couldn't.
A little frustration there.
That hurts to watch. Hole 18, last hole of round 1.
It's an exact spot.
Had a good,
Oh,
nice
yeah, I love
flip,
it.
but the hole was to the right. But that was kind of the play. I did not have anything to get that far to the right.
Just lay it up.
Then I had this weird angled putt.
Yeah, and Darin doesn't really listen to me when I tell him to do something. He just says, you know what? I'm just not going to do that. Lay it up. Nope. Just runs it right away. But I think it was 4 under that round right there.
No, it was 3 under, 3 under.
3 under?
I forget. I think we missed the count of birdie. Oh, no, it was my tap-in. So, yeah, that put us at 3 under. I think we were in 11th heading into round 2. So I was still in it. I definitely could just shoot a good round. And
Yeah, everyone we played with on that card literally was in the top 5. It was actually kind of funny.
yeah, no, they all shot to the lead card. Tap in here for about 15. Wait, this is for par, I think. Second hole of the second round. Cosmic Fury. I've basically thrown this off almost probably 70% of the tees.
Yeah.
In case you're wondering, it's the pink disc. And yep, that was the definition of my putt all day.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
And here's where disaster strikes. Can't have that. Definitely cannot have that. That's why I left. I was still about 300, 280 away. I just went full power standstill, Cosmic Fury, and absolutely laced it. It was really hard to record though, and I got about 15 feet.
yeah, I was too busy watching the disc on that hole. I didn't realize to bring the camera over.
And there you have it. My first ever tournament ace. We were all very hyped.
First ever ace on camera.
That was insane.
So that actually put me at 2 under, I believe, after saving that crazy tree kick from the hole before. So now I'm on top of the world. I absolutely drill a buzz. Turn it over a little bit too much. It's a par 4 though. So I only have about 120 feet left. Thinking easy birdie here. And hit the last tree before entering that little green there. Had about 35 feet here. So I went for a soft bid. It kind of angles downhill. If you can't hear it, it hit the cage and rolls right past Colin's feet. So now this is for par.
Yeah, I'm gonna improve my camera work. By the way, I'm sorry about that.
And just absolute airball. That's a birdogey right there. You have a birdie and turn it into a bogey. Really want to make it back this hole. And
Almost does the exact same thing 2 holes ago.
hole 7 of the tournament, not of the course. Going buzz here. You got to get a little bit down to the right. I threw that a little bit too nose up. Did not get the turn I wanted to. And hit the only tree guard in the basket. This was about 45-50 feet. I was kind of worried about this rock right here.
Oh yeah, you were complaining a lot about that. You like to complain.
Yeah, okay,
Get in
okay.
there.
Oh, Darin likes to blame all of his bad
Yeah, I don't want to
shots
say
on-
anything about that basket, but I was pretty mad. Go with my roach again. And late release, still got the flip. Somehow cut through that tiny gap in the woods and have a putt. And no.
Nice ass.
Here is a weird hole. You gotta skip it insanely immediately left. And yeah, you see I just laid up for par there. It's almost impossible to get birdie. Unless you're throwing a turnover, flex turnover forehand. Here's an easy hole. Cosmic Fury, straight down the middle. I was actually somehow the only person to birdie this hole on my card. But I'll take those. Hole 17 of the... No. What hole is this? This hole
17.
Well,
right.
yeah.
It's par
Of the
4.
course. Both the last of these 2 holes of the back 9 of this course are par 4s.
I'll knock you with a knee backhand.
So yeah, I was kind of stuck under this bush
No
here
one
and had to
said
go
anything.
zone knee backhand.
Mine.
First ever attempt of this in my life.
Well, right before this, some dude hit a knee forehand, and Darin doesn't really have that. If you guys paid attention to
So I had
any
to
of the
match him.
videos. So
I had to match him with the backhand right there.
I'm at you.
Dude. If we had a miss putt counter from like 30 to 20 feet, it would probably be at
I
over
didn't
10.
realize how painful this was to watch.
I knew it
dude.
was going to be. But hey, we got the ace. This is going to be a zone layup, 507. Pretty hard par 4.
Made more money than the dude that came in first.
Yeah, that'll be at the end of the video.
Oh.
So here I'm going nuke and just... That was a terrible release. Oh my goodness, I did not even realize.
Dude.
I was trying to aim at the open
Yeah,
gap there.
dude, it went through the tight.
You can just see I'm laughing at that point. So here I'm just laying up
Well,
for par.
that one was actually insane because it went through like the sliver, like 6 inches wide.
Yeah.
Like it was. I don't know how that would happen.
So lucky. Here I'm just trying to rip it. And try to get to the top of the hill just because someone in my card said he's never seen it. There you go. Top of the hill for you. Actually, no, this pole's only 455. This is going to be about 380 uphill. Had to put that in there. And
You really just don't.
beautiful camera work right here.
Really just don't like showing the half of your face, dude. It's like cut off.
The
on
ground
the
is
nose.
really looking good right now.
Look, okay, I was mobile, so it was
What?
like a hard to keep it steady, and I don't know.
So there's a roach right there.
Am I?
What about 200 feet? Definitely went to. Oh no, that was about 190. Wow, I'm still at the circle. Way short of where I want to be. And yeah, there's my step putt today.
No, well, at least he didn't hit the cage.
Yeah, and hit a 40-foot roll away.
No, that comes later.
Oh. There you go. There's my putt. Yeah, Colin missed my drive here on the next hole, which is a forehand, which is the only reason I'm throwing forehand here is because my first forehand was so good. Yeah. And then this happens. The hole is way to the left of that, by the way. So now I have to do a swan dive putt.
Nice.
Yep.
What was that?
I tried making it, tried calling it. And then I hit tree off the start of this hole and got bogey there. Yeah, this is going to be really quick from here on out. This is...
At this point, we were just trying to keep our sanity together.
Yeah, I nailed the tree off the start. This is my second shot. Boom. Another tree. Forehand. Oh, another tree. So coming up my fourth shot here, Colin and I probably haven't talked to each other in the last 2 holes.
Yeah, we actually had a little argument in the middle of this, and we got really pissed off at each other, so...
Yep, this is for my double, and very surprised I actually made that.
And then this is when we started talking again and just being like, yeah, we won a bunch of money, so why complain?
Hey guys, the last hole. Oh, that's perfect.
There you go, you hit a tree at the end there. Yep, that's all 18. Actually 36. So I ended up getting 19th. All that really matters is the ace. You will see some clips of us finding out about how much exactly we got, because I didn't even realize I was in the ace spot until a few holes after I aced. So we were trying to figure out how much money it was. Pretty entertaining. Anyway.
We'll get you on the flippity flip.
Ask my boys.
Get your cash?
I know. I don't know if they're announcing it or whatever, but.
So you did definitely get in on it.
Yeah, no, I checked. I went crazy when I found out. Yeah.
They were literally throwing it off for an ace.
That's what I want.
I'm like, wait, they're throwing. I'm like, I gotta check if I was in. That was my first ace spot I've ever entered. Nice. So
Destiny.
yeah.
Huh.
I wonder how much. Oh, I guess it's like 250. Welcome to like that.
With your PayPal email address, I can PayPal that to you.
Okay.
Try to get that to you later.
Gotcha.
How much is it?
You know what? The ace pool was 410.
That's a payday. 410.
Nice. Hey! Oh my. There you go. Hey. We'll pay for college, man. We're going to college.
Let's go to the casino.
Call my mom. Call your mom. That was the best thing you could have possibly said.